So most people think what I've just done is mastering the art of a layup, but it really isn't.
Because there are so many different types of layups that we have to master to actually say we've mastered the art of a layup.
Alright, so we already know I can do a basic layup, but the next layup we're going to master, which we have to master, is the reverse layup. Alright, so as we all probably know, this is literally just a normal layup, but instead of shooting it at the front of the net, we're going behind the net and doing a reverse layup. Alright, so with all that, there's going to be two ways we're going to master the reverse layup. The first one is making sure my footwork doing the reverse layup is proper. And the second is to obviously make sure we hit the reverse layup.
I practice the reverse layup for the next 30 minutes doing left hand and right hand because we are mastering both.
Alright guys, I have most definitely mastered the first of 5 layups to be mastered. Let's move to the second. The spin layup. This one for a lot of people can be hard to master, but we are not some people. So let's master the spin layup, baby.
So the most important thing with this layup is footwork because it's very easy to travel if you don't have the proper footwork. So this was very important.
Alright, now that we know the footwork is very, very important on the spin move, so I'm challenging myself to make 9 for 10 spin layups, and we are not moving on until I hit 9 for 10 spin layups. Just a little side note, a spin layup is actually my best move and also my favorite move. So honestly, this one, we should have 10 for 10. Woo. 1 for 1. That's 2 for 2, and I'm going up on my right side because I'm not right-handed, so I might as well work on my right-handed layup. 5 for 5. No! 6 for 7. I wanted that 10 for 10. Well, let's hit 9 for 10. 9 for 10 made on the spin layups. Honestly, this one I kind of already had somewhat mastered, but that made it fully mastered.
But now with that finished, it was time to check out the third layup we have to master.
The hook layup. We all know Kareem was an absolute beast at, and also just the greatest of all time at the hook layup / hook shot. So let's look at Kareem's best advice to master the art of the layup.
Alright, so in this article, Kareem says, I used it to become the leading scorer in NBA history. He said, there has to be something about it that works.
Alright, so that doesn't really give us an explanation on how to master it, but the best way I know to master things are to do it over and over and over. So I'm going to be practicing this hook shot for the next hour in this cold weather to master the hook layup.
With that said, I got straight to with practicing this hook shot for around the next hour, practicing the left hand and the right hand. And to be honest, for most of my shots that I took and actually tried, it was looking very solid.
The cradle layup is one of the most unused layups in NBA and basketball history. A lot of people don't use it, and honestly, they should, in my opinion. Because when you're going up, you're protecting the ball the whole time. And honestly, I don't see how that isn't one of the best layups to do. But first, let's check out and see what a cradle layup actually looks like. First attempt on doing a cradle layup, to be honest, it needs some work. So let's fix that and master it. The main objective with this cradle layup is that you're protecting the ball the entire time.
That's why mastering this layup is so important. And so I ended up doing this cradle layup for the next 30 minutes, and I ended up making 261 before I started to get pretty tired.
The jelly layup. The final boss, you could call it, of learning layups.
Players like Kyrie, Curry, and LeBron love doing.
And so to master this, we must see how it's done. So let's see.
Alright, so looking at this video, I definitely have a very good idea on how it's done now.
Alright, now that I have an idea on how to do it, let's actually execute it and try it. So this is the first attempt of trying this. All right, the first attempt low-key wasn't that bad, but at the same time, we did miss it. But I feel like the form was kind of there. So, I mean, let's keep trying it and see if we can get better at it. Ooh, okay. Hey, third attempt, that was looking pretty promising.
So with quite a few more attempts, we were actually able to master this one a lot faster than the previous ones. So with my last attempt here at mastering the jelly layup, I think it came out amazing.
Today, mastering the art of layups slash a layup, I feel I have become successful on mastering the art of a layup because we have mastered the 5 main layups of basketball. So with that said, I thought that would go in. I'll see you guys in the next video. Let me know what else you guys think I should master.